19th century, New Bedford was the whaling capital of the world. Today, that history is reflected in the city's historical architecture and the outstanding museum collections and archival material preserved here by the park's partner institution. I encourage you to explore the 13-block National Historical Park, which includes the world's preeminent whaling museum, a 19th century whaling merchant's home, the Whaleman's Chapel from Herman Melville's Moby Dick, the working waterfront, and the many shops, restaurants, and art galleries within the park.
Long before we siphoned oil from the earth, before electricity pulsed through our lives, oil drawn from the great nomadic whale illuminated the homes and streets of America with a light, smokeless and clear. Whale's spermaceti was so pure that it lubricated machines of the new industrial age with a precision only once dreamt of. And baleen, or whalebone, firm and pliable, gave shape to the latest fashion of the Victorian age. To deliver these products to the world, an entire industry arose, one that amassed enormous wealth, caused tens of thousands of men to leave home, risk their lives in far-flung seas, take more than 300,000 whales. This is their story.
We all come for a reason. Some crave danger, others adventure. Many boys come to escape. Some come seeking their destiny. Me, the sea's in my blood. The chase is my life.
Whaling on our shores is older than America itself. Long before the Europeans arrived, New England and Long Island Native Americans used stranded whales. Colonists learned from the natives and pursued chance whales that passed their sandy shores. Before long, ambitious New Englanders built vessels designed to withstand the rigors of deep-sea whaling and venture far into the cold Atlantic in search of the Leviathan, driving their ships around Cape Horn into the warm, luminous Pacific. By the early 1800s, whaling is one of the most lucrative enterprises in all New England. It provides most of the whale oil used to illuminate homes and lighthouses in America and England. Ship captains are responsible for navigating their vessels over thousands of miles, overseeing and disciplining their crew, and bringing home enough oil to turn a handsome profit. Their ships ply the Pacific's hunting ground, searching for right whales, and a species more lucrative than any other, that produces a candlelight of unimagined purity, the sperm whale.
The sperm whale is ornery, all right. Sent several of my men to an early grave. Folks say finding them requires part skill, too many parts luck. Not me. I know it of me. I can sense them, feel them out there on the swell.
Every catch transforms the ship into a floating factory. The men work round the clock, stripping away the blubber, boiling it in the fiery cauldrons of the try-works, and rendering it into oil. Precious spermaceti is scooped from its head, and everything is stored below in hundreds of casks. The process is long and grueling, the stench horrendous, but the oil becomes the stuff of wealth and dreams for a lucky few.
I dream of returning home with our ship's belly full, and that my expectations of making my fortune shall come true. God willing. Amen.
Alabama Doctor, Indian man from near the sea. Alabama Doctor, Alabama Doctor, yonder he was
seamen, however, whaling isn't about ambition or dreams. Living in the cramped, stuffy forecastle, away from the captain's quarters, life is hard and tedious. Longing for home, overwhelming. Voyages routinely last 3 to 4 years, during which the average ship captures fewer than 20 whales. Endless hours are spent working, watching, and waiting.
Day in, day out. Week in, week out. No whales. Just sky and water. This way and that way. We work like horses and treated like pigs. The first mate said repair the sails, spin yarn. We do it. Paint, scrape, paint again, and we do it.
Whaling forces together a diverse mix of men. Yankee farm boys, Polynesian and Portuguese islanders, Wampanoags, freeborn African Americans, and runaway slaves. They work as blacksmiths, harpooners, coopers, and cooks. The only woman they encounter for months is the occasional captain's wife who joins her husband at sea. While captains earn a decent living, these seamen earn little, sometimes nothing at all. Most sail once and quit.
Some men head up this life. Talk a jumping ship. Going home. That man there ain't had enough. Out here, slave catchers can't find him. For him, waiting is free. I don't like this life, but at least out here, I get paid the same as the Yankee boys. But if we don't find whales soon, we'll all go home with nothing but holes in our pockets.
In their free hours, the men fight boredom by improvising a rich culture of whaling, carving ornate scrimshaw, keeping colorful journals, and writing letters home to loved ones.
Some men dream of fighting monsters of the deep. Some dream of their women back up. But too many men here don't dream at all.
With a mist-like puff on the horizon, the long wait ends.